and I just wanted to do another live just to help you along in this period that we're all going through. It really is an interesting time, and there's so much change happening. It's important we allow this change to be positive for ourselves, and it's important for us to acknowledge that something that's and in maybe a week's time, we'll all look back at this and think, oh, what was we so worried about? Why were we caught up in so much fear and stuff? It's really important to realize this is just a minute in our lives, and when we look back in history, we'll be able to survive thing. We survived it, and we're stronger to our minds in the right place. We're able to overcome adversity, and that's one of the biggest things of the spirit is we're able to overcome so many things, and it's important to recognize your strength in difficult times, and especially like what we're experiencing now at the moment. It is difficult times for a lot of people. So really, I think it's important for us at the moment is to recognize that change is our friend, that change is not a bad thing, and allowing the changes that are taking place now to be positive for you and for the people around you, and allowing this change to be an opportunity. There's always opportunities in everything that happens. Like if you haven't, you can always invest in the stock market. Now, if you've got plenty of cash lying around, then it's a good time. There's a lot of shares that have dropped along the way, and like everything, it goes in cycles. They'll around. So there's always opportunities. I'm not telling you to go and invest in the share market. What I am telling you though is to allow yourself to be open to opportunities and recognize that change is possible, and help things come out situation thing. And if you are going to create your dreams, if you are going to create the life that you desire, then it's really important that you embrace change, because as long as you stay the same, as long as you keep doing the same things, and you're going to keep experiencing the same things. And the majority of people do not want to keep experiencing what they've been experiencing, especially if they've created situations in their life that aren't ideal. So it's really important to recognize that if things aren't ideal, then this is your opportunity now to create that change. And obviously it all starts with us. So first and foremost, if you get your house in order, so how is your relationship with the people that are around you? How can you change that to make that a more positive environment? I know it can be difficult. I mean, I've been at home now for a week with my wife and my children, and I've been having fun, to be honest with you. But the truth is like we can create a really peaceful for ourselves, and especially if we start with our home environment. So how can you change it to improve it? How can you change it to make it better? I could probably do the dishes or something like that. I'm sure that would help Teresa out, and she'd be happier in our relationship if I was doing stuff like that. But she is here, so
from a distance.
So I thought I'd throw that one in.
Mark's been decluttering.
Yeah, I have been doing a lot of decluttering. It's been so much fun. It's just the bins are full bit, but it's just really important. Like making the most of this of the time that you have now, because like I've been spending a lot more time at home than I have in a long time, and it's been really good, because like I'll often go over to the office and spend a day getting more work done and stuff, whereas now I've been staying home, and it's been really incredible. It's been really amazing. Like the kids are loving, or they're loving not going to school, but they're loving being home
Not
with
just
us as well.
Oh, I really appreciate
Positive out of the house. our son's actually, really missing school, and he does have a lot more appreciation for it. And, even as a parent, knowing that, when you are at school, things can be so tough and things are so bad when you're at school, but once you leave school, you realize how good you had it while you're at school. And so it's one of the keys is about having that gratitude, and I've mentioned that before, but gratitude is really important. Having gratitude for everything that you have and everyone that you have in your life right now, having appreciation for the people that are there, realizing how important they are for you, and recognizing how can we allow our dynamic to work together in a way that we're going to create success and happiness for all of us in all the areas of our life. And that starts with gratitude. So it's about having gratitude for the people around you, having gratitude for where you're at. But the other thing too to understand as well, because I know that there are a lot of people out there that are experiencing, a lot of financial stress at the moment. There is a lot of government help that you can get. So it's really important that you let go of, ego is probably the wrong word, but just letting go of feeling you don't want to go and ask for that help, allowing yourself to receive the help that you're entitled to. So if there is assistance that you can get, letting go of not wanting to do that because it may not be something you would feel good about doing under normal circumstances. The truth is these are not things. So allow yourself to let go of the stress around asking for that money. Also, what help organizations can do to help you. If you've got a home loan, for example, ringing up the bank and asking to defer your payments or something the next 3 months. The truth is that's going to do is going to help you relieve pressure from yourself. But not only that, it's not going to eat away at your savings, because it's hard to create those savings. So you may have the money to, sustain yourself if this goes for 6 months, 4 months, whatever it may be. But the truth is if you don't need to, because that you've worked hard to create, that you've worked hard to get or some sort of organisation to help you to do that. And that's really important, because there is a lot of help out there. And, realistically, if you need to spend that money, then what you got to do. But this is, for those people, there is help there. So it's important to, allow yourself to get help and allow yourself to see what opportunities are there for you. For instance, what I prefer to do is start as an opportunity. So what is it that you can create now in your life that will actually propel you from this point forward? Because you look at the economics and you look at the Great Depression, that is known in history as the time that created the millionaire. So if we're going into a negative environment in the financial markets, a negative environment economically, then this is an opportunity. So what is the opportunity that you can create for yourself to allow yourself to grow? How can you make a difference in people's lives? How can you help other people in a positive way that's going to allow you to prosper from this point forward? Because all of us are here to grow and become the best we can be, and by doing that, what we do is allow other people to grow as well. And we're helping others as well. And all of us can create success and abundance. Then we create and we can make a huge difference collectively. And that's what this is all about. All of us growing together and banding together and making that positive difference. Because in throughout history, one of the most important, powerful forces has been people power. When people would go against, rallying against something that the government may have been, implementing, or there's always been people power getting together and creating change on the planet, creating positive change. So it's really important that we're expanding our mindset and able to you make a positive difference. So that is really important. But it all comes back in faith and knowing that you're taken care of. I mentioned that a couple of nights ago, and this is really the key here is just knowing the Creator keeping it. Right? What is in the Creator is always there for you. There is always support. There's always love. There is nurturing. There is everything that you need right there. And if you allow yourself to receive, be amazed what you can achieve in your life and how you can allow this situation to become a real positive for you and for your loved ones moving forward. So, when it comes to knowing that the Creator is with us, when you go to sleep at night, you don't sit there and worry about whether you can wake up in the morning. You just go to sleep, know that you're going to wake up. And that's one of the keys in being able to allow that energy into your life. So when it comes to, this situation that we're experiencing at the moment, if you have the faith and knowing that, everything will be okay. Everything will work out the way it's meant to work out, and I will be safe and protected, I will be taken care of, then that's the energy that will allow this thing to blow over a lot quicker. So if enough of us get into that energy of raising ourselves beyond the fear, beyond the worry, beyond the anxiety, then what will happen is somehow this will just dissipate, and just as quickly as it came on, it can disappear. But the key is for all of us to do our part, and our part is to raise our vibration. Our part is to be the best that we can be. Our part is to hold it together for ourselves and for the people around us, and raising that consciousness in our households, raising that consciousness in our work environment. If you are still going out into work and still interacting with people, then being that positive difference in those people's lives as well. And that's really important, because we do make a difference. We are incredible. The sooner we allow ourselves to recognize that, the sooner we allow ourselves to realize that we are amazing and that we do make a huge difference, the greater the planet is going to be. And that's what's really important here, because it's so easy for us to get into a negative mindset. As human beings, it's so easy to get into that pattern of doom and gloom. But you know what? It's just as easy to stay positive. It really is just as easy. But if you just allow yourself to be in that space of gratitude, allow yourself to be in that energy of love and being calm and being relaxed, through knowing that you are taken care of, knowing that the Creator will guide you, the Creator will help you, that there is always opportunities in negative environments, in negative situations. There is always an opportunity for growth. There is always an opportunity for greater benefits. Allowing yourself to stay in that energy that's what's going to lift us all out of whatever we're experiencing at the moment. So it's really important for all of us to just be in that state of gratitude, to be in that state of love. Right, so what I wanted to do was just tune into the group and give some downloads, and and we'll see what comes up. So if you're happy to receive, just say yes as I'm going through these, and then we'll do a meditation afterwards as well. Okay. Okay, so let's have discernment on change, knowing how to recognize positive change and knowing how to allow ourselves to accept positive change, knowing how to move forward with change, and knowing how to trust that change is positive for us, and knowing how to trust that we'll make right choices moving forward, knowing how to trust that we are one with the Creator, knowing how to trust that the Creator will guide us and will guide us in the next step forward, and knowing how to trust that we do make the right decisions, knowing how to trust your intuition in making decisions, knowing how to trust yourself in making the right decisions, and know to receive positive information from other people to allow you to make the right decisions. Knowing how, or having discernment on who you get information from, and allowing yourself to take in that information and allowing yourself to use it in a positive way. And what we also want to do is just teach you what it feels like to be happy. Teach you what it feels like to be in control of your emotions, to know that you can actually let go of negative emotions quickly and easily, and that you can rise above them in a loving and easy way. And knowing how to let go of fear, knowing how to let go of worry, knowing how to let go of anxiety, knowing how to let go of stress, all in a loving and easy way. And knowing how to embrace the opportunities that are around you, knowing how to allow yourself to recognize those opportunities, and knowing how to make the most of those opportunities for yourself. And knowing how to trust that you are always taken care of, that the Creator is guiding you, that the Creator is keeping you safe and protected. And knowing how to be present in your life right now. Knowing how to, and what it feels like to have gratitude for everything that is in your life right now, for everything that you currently have. And knowing how to have gratitude for all your manifestations, knowing that your manifestations will come to fruition. And knowing how to trust that this virus situation can be resolved in a loving and easy way globally. Knowing how to trust that you do make a difference, and knowing how to believe that you do make a difference, that your positivity helps the planet, and allowing yourself to stay positive in these current times. And also what it feels like to allow yourself to be strong, knowing how to recognize your inner strength, knowing how to be empowered in your life today, knowing what it feels like to be empowered, and how to trust that you are empowered in your life. So what I'll do now is I'll talk you through a meditation. So if you just allow yourself to be in a position where you're in a place where so you'll have peace and quiet for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So now just close your eyes and take a deep breath in. So remember, as we're breathing in the love, the calmness and peace of the Creator. And as we're exhaling, we're releasing any stress, any worry, any group consciousness that we've taken on or connected into. Take another breath in of that love, peace and calmness. And exhaling more of that stress, pressure, anxiety, worry. Take another breath in. And allow yourself to exhale whatever's left, whatever stress, whatever negativity. Releasing it all. Allow it to be completely gone for your body. And allow yourself to be filled with that love, peace and relaxation. Allow yourself to be present in that energy. Now visualize yourself walking along a beach. Allow yourself to feel the sand underneath your feet. As you're taking those steps, you're feeling that sand underneath you. Maybe a little bit wet, maybe dry sand, whatever you prefer. But allow yourself to hear now the sound of the ocean. There may be waves crashing, or maybe it's a calm sea. Allow yourself to be aware of that. And now allow yourself to be aware of the wildlife around you. So are there birds flying by, chirping, singing? Allow yourself to hear the noises of the nature around you. And with each step that you're taking, you're feeling the energy of Mother Earth coming up through that sand, through your feet, coming up through your body and just calming and relaxing you. Feel one. with the water. And allow yourself to feel that going into every cell in your body and healing every aspect of yourself. And now just ahead of you, about 10 meters away, you'll see a person. And allow yourself to walk up to that person. It may be an ascended master. It may be one of your guardian angels. But allow yourself to see that person. Allow yourself to walk up to them. Allow yourself to feel their energy. Their loving, nurturing, supportive energy. Allow yourself to feel that energy surrounding you. And allow yourself to receive a message from that being. They may be telling you that you are loved and supported and nurtured. They may be telling you how amazing you are. They may be telling you to trust your intuition more and to know that your intuition is already there. Allow yourself to feel uplifted by having this being around you and knowing that this being is always there for you. They're always there to help you. They're always there to guide you. And you can call on them at any time. Now you may have a question for that being. Allow yourself to ask them a question. And allow yourself to trust that you will get some. Okay, now thank that being for being there with you. You may give them a hug, whatever feels right for you, but allow yourself to have gratitude for that experience. Know that they are always for you. And knowing that there is always positive messages there for you in the universe. And knowing that you can allow yourself to see yourself the way the Creator sees you. That you can step into your true power. That it is safe for you to step into your true power. So now let yourself continue walking on the beach. Still feeling that Mother Earth is healing you. Still feeling the energy of Mother Earth. Mother Earth is vibrant. Mother Earth is incredible. And she is there for all of us to help us. So allow yourself to really feel that support, that security, that nurturing, and that love from Mother Earth and also from the Creator. Allow yourself to know that this can be your normal state. That you can keep yourself in this energy and this feeling on a day-to-day basis. And that you can, and it's safe for you to make a positive difference on this planet. just take a deep breath in and open your eyes. Did you enjoy that? So I'll continue doing these. See how we go tomorrow night. If not, we'll definitely do one the next night. But just remember that change is your friend. That you can allow change to be a positive thing for you in your life, and especially with what's happening at the moment on the planet, it is just temporary. You will get through this, and just know that there is support out there for you. Right, there is out there. You can get government assistance. You can get help from different organisations. There's always things that you're not on your own. Right. The other thing, with theta healing, it's so powerful in changing our belief system. So if you do have more time on your hand now at the moment, then it's important to write down the things that come up for you and make sure you work on those issues, because this is going to be profound for you moving forward. We're going through something that, like in our lifetimes, we've never experienced before. So they're coming up for you are going to be like, the real extreme things that are holding you back from achieving your dreams and desires. So if you allow yourself to work on those issues, if you allow yourself to dig on those and get to the bottom of what's really going on there at the moment for you, you'll be amazed how you transform your life. But, keep the faith, guys. Keep strong. Just know that there is help around you. If you've got questions, just email me or message me on Messenger. I'm happy to answer your questions, and I'm happy to help you guys out in any way that I can. But just remember that you're amazing, and we'll all get through this together. That it's possible to be able to make a difference, right? So just before we do finish, what we'll actually do is just do a healing, a group healing in the world for everybody who's got the coronavirus, for everybody who's been impacted by it and stuff like that, and for all the people who haven't had it but are impacted by it. Heal on the planet, and we'll do a healing. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just allow your energy to expand out. Past the universe, through all the white lights, expanding through the jelly and into pearl iridescent white light. Feel every cell in your body one with the Creator's pure unconditional love. So now, Creator, it is requested to send me, my family, everybody watching this webinar and their families, and everybody on the planet, anybody who has the coronavirus at the moment, or any virus for that matter, allow our vibrations to be raised beyond the consciousness of the coronavirus, and send the virus itself unconditional love, and allowing it to move on, allowing it to evolve into something that is harmless to the human race. So we bless everybody on the planet, and allow this healing that we're doing now to connect into all the different time zones when anybody else around the planet is actually doing a group healing for the planet. So allow it to magnify the energy of their healings as well. So Creator is beyond time. Time is an illusion, so we can set it up so that it actually goes out when everybody else is doing these healings as well. So it can go out now, but it can also go out again at those times. So allowing ourselves to amplify the energy that we're sending out now, and allowing this to connect with all the other healings of all the other people that are doing healings around the planet. Thank you. It is done. So now just allow yourself to witness that healing, to the unconditional love solitary body mentioned on the planet, and allow yourself to see that virus transforming into something that is harmless to humans. Take your awareness now back up into that pearl iridescent light. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes. So I just want to thank you guys for allowing me to spend this time with you. It really is an honour to be able to, to be there for you guys, and it's a really interesting time that we're going through. I've been back home now for a week, and it's a week today actually, and it was really interesting because the day that I flew in from Japan, just to make sure, or just to have peace of mind, and not that it was a stress either way, but I went and made sure that I went and got a test done to see whether I had the coronavirus or not, and days ago I got the results, and I don't have. But I need to hear it, to be totally honest with you. I didn't really care if I had it, I didn't really care if I didn't have it, because I know that the Creator can heal everything, and that is the key. So regardless of whether you do or you don't have it, it's really important to know that your connection with all that is can rise above whatever is there. You can heal anything. So thank you again for your time, and I look forward to seeing you probably tomorrow night.